So my name's Nicole Garritt. I'm a junior here at Penn State, majoring in elementary education, and I'm dancing in honor of my mom who passed away from cancer 2 years ago. It was actually really cool because everyone was telling us, oh, it's so hard to independently dance, like, good luck, because I'm not sure if you're going to get it, and we're all just like, well, we're going to fundraise and just like see what we can do. So we started off with a lot of like the online donations, so we just like sent out the link to all our families through email, Facebook, all the social media, and that got us started at a good like jump start. And then after that, each weekend we would just sit down and plan B and sit down and say like, okay, what can we be doing next? Like, what's another alternative fundraiser we could be planning? What like could we do on the weekends where we're not doing anything? So then we just like sat down at least once a week and just started figuring out what we could be like doing. And we planned out a bake sale. We planned out a penny wars at an elementary school. We planned out a Chick-fil-A restaurant sale, and we also did canvassing, and we also did canning. So just the fact that we fundraised so much for the kids that it didn't even matter about dancing at that point. It like mattered more of like the number and how many treatments that helps the kids, how many wigs we get for the kids, how much like support that really does help these families. So I thought that was more rewarding. She's like my best friend. I love her so much. She helped me through a lot. Like we would have breakdowns because planning it is stressful, especially because it's just like two IDCs. You don't have an org to help you out. You don't really have like a president. Like you two are it. So you two have to figure it out. Whether like you don't know the answer or you do, you just have to go out of your way. But I can trust her with everything, and I know she'll help me get through the weekend because she can handle my craziness. Dancing was a goal of mine. So for the last 2 years, my two goals, I've been on a committee and an org for the past 2 years. And my final goals were to be a captain 1 year and to dance 1 year. So I tried to be captain this year. I didn't get it. So Emily turned to me and she's like, it's okay, we'll just dance this year. And I looked at her like, you're crazy. Like, how are we going to dance? And because our org dancers already got selected. So she's like, let's independently dance. So I'm like, okay, let's independently dance. So it's really cool seeing that like within like my last 2 thons here that I get to dance, which is one of my goals since freshman year. And just like in honor of everyone we lost, like I know I've been personally affected by cancer. I know these kids have. I know a lot of Penn Staters have. And I just think it's really cool how we can make an impact on these families because no one should experience cancer the way it affects families. My first year as a freshman on an R&R committee, I was selected as like a family relations liaison. So we pretty much were on the pass committee. So we just had to scan in these like kids and families that walked into the founder's entrance. And these 2 little boys were like fighting over like the color pass they got and stuff. And it was like so silly, but the parents were like, you could tell, getting flustered and embarrassed. So I just went over and I just said, here, like you can pick out whatever string you want. Like you guys don't have to match. Like don't worry about the pass colors. So like they took like whatever string color they wanted, and just like that, they like smiled so big. And the parents just turned to me and said like, thank you for like what you're doing. Like this really means a lot. Not only that, but everything. And that really put things into perspective. Like it's more than just like the money. It's like about the support. But I'm really excited, and I just like can't wait to feel like the like union of all the Penn State dancers and all the Penn State like community members, Penn State anything, like working there, being there that on weekend, and just looking at the total from the floor. I think it's going to be magical. I'm looking forward to seeing my friends and family coming down and supporting me because I'll cry thinking about them, but like they mean everything to me. They like made me like get to where I am now, and they like just seeing them on the floor, I think it's so cool, especially with my family, because I've been telling them, like, oh, I do Thon every year. Thon's amazing. Like, you have to come see it. And now I actually get to give my, like, family floor passes. And so I'm really excited. And also my brother's a captain this year for special events, so he'll be doing an event. So I'm excited to be front and center on the floor watching him do his little Thon's Got Talent. So I didn't tell my dad, but I put on the back of my shirt Cindy Strong, which was my mom's name. So I think I'm surprising my dad and my brother, not telling them what I put on the back of my shirt. They didn't ask. I don't think my dad knows you can personalize your shirt. But I personalized it in honor of her, so I think they'll love that. Oh, I think it's going to be probably the greatest accomplishment of my life, to be honest. I was thinking about that. Like, something like this is like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I don't think I'm going to be able to, like, be a part of something bigger than myself as much as, like, passionate I am about this cause. And I'm just, like, really honored to be, like, one of the 708 dancers because it's really special, and I just can't wait to push my body to, like, for a goal that I'm really passionate about. Shout out Shane. Love you, yeah. He's my brother, so, yeah.